Hello guys, this is Amin.Asadollahi, and today and it's the 26th episode of Open Contact. And today I want to explain to you one of the most important papers in the biomimetic restorative dentistry, which was written by Nikolenko in 2004, which was published in Dental Material Journal. And in this very paper, the aim of this paper is to evaluate the influence of C factor and different layering approaches on bonding to dentin with three different adhesive systems. So in this very paper, the teeth, the third molars, were sectioned horizontally like this. In the first group, the teeth were sectioned horizontally, and the bonding and the composite were applied. And in second group, there were a class one cavity, which the dimension of which was 4 millimeter in 4 millimeter in 4 millimeters. So the bonding system which were used were two H and rinse systems, one Optimum FL, which is the gold standard of the fourth generation bonding systems, and the other one is single bond, which is the fifth generation, and the other one is a mix all-in-one adhesive system. So the teeth were sectioned as the teeth were prepared, as I told you, and they were filled after using the adhesives with different techniques, with different layering techniques. In the first group, the cavities were filled with bulk fill technique, and the second one, they were filled with horizontal technique with two layers of horizontal layers of composites. The third one, and the other one were filled with four layers of horizontal composites, and the other one was four layered with flowable composites. In the other group, the cavities were filled with two layers of vertically placed composites, four layers of composites vertically, and four layers with cavity liners of flowable composites. And in the last group, the cavities were filled obliquely, the first one like this, second one like this, and the last one like this, with flowable composite as the cavity liner. So after that, the teeth were sectioned for evaluating for the microtensile bond strength with the slices less than a millimeter, and in the flat cavity, the optimum FL and single bond, the microtensile bond strength was about 47 and 45 megapascals, and the one bond, which was a all-in-one adhesive, had less bonding strengths. But the thing which was important was in the techniques, in the layering techniques, the bulk filling technique had the poorest results, with here 11.8, 8.7 and 5 megapascals. In horizontal layering technique, when we use two layers, the results weren't so pleasant. It was 60 megapascals for Optimum FL, 12.7 for single bond, and 14.8 for one bond. But the most important one, which it was for the horizontal layering technique with four layers, which had the most promising results. We can see we had the highest microtensile bond strength for the specimen, which were although they were class 1 restorations and they were filled horizontally. So as we remember, the cavities were 4 millimeter. They had 4 millimeter depth, so each layer was 1 millimeter. So the results were promising. The results for the vertical layers were not promising, as we see in 2 layers or 4 layers. we didn't have good results, and also for the oblique layers the results were not promising. So as we see in this paper, the horizontal layering technique, if we keep it as narrow as possible, it means that 1 millimeter per layer can be one good technique to fill the cavities. So I will post this very paper in my Telegram account, and thank you for listening.